Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about VLAN. Before we get into its details, let me tell you what is a simple LAN. A local area network is a computer network that interconnects computers within a limited area such as residence, school, university or office building. LAN is also considered a broadcast domain. Broadcast domain is a collection of network devices that receive broadcast traffic from each other. This is a broadcast domain. Imagine that a switch has 6 ports and 6 different hosts are connected to these ports from 2 different departments. If a broadcast message reaches the switch from one of these hosts, the switch forwards it to all other 5 hosts as they are part of the common broadcast domain. And the problem with this type of network is it causes issues like traffic congestion, low performance, security and data collision. Let's take another example. Let's say in a company there are 2 different departments, IT and accounting. They both are connected with different network switches, so they cannot communicate with each other. But what if we want they should communicate with each other? For this purpose we need an extra network device, that is a router. With the help of a router, both networks can communicate with each other, but this increases the cost. If we want to add more departments, the cost keeps increasing. To overcome all these problems, we need a VLAN. Virtual Local Area Network refers to a logical grouping of different hosts in a similar broadcast domain. VLAN simplifies the task of network administrator to divide and make groups in a network based on their functional and security requirements without having to plug and unplug physical LAN cables or modify the existing IT network infrastructure. VLAN allows several networks to work virtually as one local area network. One of the most beneficial elements of a VLAN is that it removes latency in the network, which saves network resources and increases network efficiency. In addition, VLANs are created to provide segmentation and assist in issues like security, network management, and scalability. The most important feature of VLAN is network traffic management. VLANs are configured on a switch by selecting specific ports and assigning those ports to a specific VLAN. VLAN can spread across various switches but remain in the same broadcast domain. VLANs are similar to physical LANs. The difference is that it allows a logical grouping of the host devices even if they are on different switches. Let's understand with an example. Let's say this company has 4 different departments: finance, HR, sales and marketing. In the company they have a lot of computers that belong to a particular department and all are mixed with other computers in the departments. Suppose red computers belong to finance, blue computers belong to HR, green computers belongs to sales, yellow computers belong to marketing department. All these computers are connected to a switch. They are all in one group on a local area network. So all the traffic is mixed with other departments. All departments are looking at each other traffic. So as a network administrator, you want to separate the network traffic so they don't see each other traffic. The one way is moving computers to put them together on the same building. But this would be costly because you would need extra hardware devices and cabling, which makes a lot of hassle. The second way is very simple, that is creating VLAN. By using a VLAN on the switch, we can logically create many virtual networks to separate network traffic. Let's create VLAN for 4 different departments: HR, sales, finance and marketing. This can be done by choosing a specific group of ports on a switch, and we will plug in all the computers that belong to finance department into those ports and so on. In a technical sense, a group is separated from the rest of the LAN by a switch and is typically used for a particular department. You can see now, after making VLAN, the traffic of all departments is separated. They won't see any traffic generated by other departments. They will see only their own network traffic, even though they are on different buildings connected with the same switch and cabling. VLAN reduces the incidence of collisions and decreases the number of network resources. Normally, VLAN is used in large organizations that have a lot of computers. So the important question is, why would you use a VLAN? Because it is cost effective, offer more flexibility, reduce security risk, make a single switch into multiple switches, decrease the amount of administrative oversight. What are the benefits of using VLAN? Solve a broadcast issue, easier network management, create logical groups, higher performance, enhanced network security, save cost. It has three types: port based, protocol based, and MAC based. Alright, so this brings me to the end of my video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. See you in the next video.